Hey there guys, PortalMaster9351 here, and in today's video I have an interesting piece of news slash speculation that I want to talk about. So this is going to contain spoilers for the ending of Skylanders Academy. I'm not sure how many Skylanders Academy fans this will attract, how many Spyro fans this will attract, but I actually think there is some serious potential for a Spyro-related cartoon TV show to become a thing on Netflix. And today we're going to be talking about why. Now this is where the spoilers start, so if you are worried at all about spoilers, do click off the video now. You have been warned. So here it is. At the ending of Skylanders Academy, Spyro and Eon, who is of course the mentor for Skylanders, if you're a Spyro fan I wouldn't expect you to know that, head off to find what they claim to be Spyro's ancestors. Now this is relatively, uneventful. It doesn't, seem like it says that much. But see, here's the thing. The way the season ends is that Spyro and Eon leave the Skylanders without actually telling anybody where they're going. They pretty much just kind of get up and go to find Spyro's ancestors. Spyro flies through the sky, makes a sign that says Skylanders forever, and they fly off into the sunset, and the series, or the season, I mean not the series, the season ends. That's some big suspense right there. And it's a cliffhanger, but it's a weird cliffhanger. And what I mean by this is Skylanders Academy has always been about, highlighting the core team of Skylanders, which includes Spyro, Jetvac, Pop Fizz, Eruptor, and Stealth Elf, just to name the core, characters of the main series. Well, Skylanders Academy really wouldn't be Skylanders Academy with just Spyro and Eon going off to find Spyro's ancestors. And there's a lot of rumors that the Academy may or may not actually get a Season 4. It's possible that we could be looking at a Spyro spin-off of Skylanders Academy. I seriously think that this has a lot of potential. Here's why. So first up, I already said from a plot perspective, it would make a lot of sense. It wouldn't make sense to just have Spyro and Eon, be off on their own for a season of Academy. It would make a lot more sense to do that as a mini side series. But see, here's the thing. Spyro is coming back pretty hard, with the whole Reignited trilogy. It's a pretty big, staging platform for Spyro to come back. And I think that it would provide them some great cross-marketing, potential if Spyro did get his own TV show. Even if it was the Skylanders designed Spyro, I actually still think that it would be a great way to build the character up as his own character. Another reason that I think this is potentially interesting is because I'm pretty sure that Activision has been using Crash Bandicoot as a way to, or using Academy as a way to market Crash Bandicoot. That's been a pretty big thing as well. They injected him into this show in an effort pretty much to get character familiarity built back up with him when the when the Insane Trilogy launched. That's pretty interesting to me, and I think that they could do a very similar thing with Spyro. Obviously, the original intent of including Spyro in the franchise at all was basically to use Spyro to launch Skylanders, and it's possible that they could now use a formerly Skylanders related property to then propel Spyro back into the spotlight. Now, I don't think this necessarily means that there wouldn't be a Season 4 of Skylanders Academy. That's a big question as well. But I seriously think there's a lot of potential for a Spyro-related spin-off show. It makes a lot of sense. The character is an incredibly popular character. At one point, he was one of the most popular PS4 characters, or not PS4 characters, but, PlayStation-related characters in existence. Of course, that was back during his heyday, back during the original release of the original Spyro trilogy. But that being said, the character's immensely popular. The character has a lot of name recognition about him. I could say Spyro, and a lot of people would actually know who he is, even if they're not gamers. He has a lot of recognition. With that in mind, a Spyro TV show makes sense. It just does. And here's the other thing. Academy has been incredibly successful. I won't say it's been incredibly successful, but I will say that it has been trending on Netflix multiple times since the release of Season 3. That's pretty dang good. That means that obviously people like the animation style and people like the storytelling, specifically kids. And what I'm trying to say here is if kids watch the TV show, they're probably more likely to actually buy the game. And so I feel like that this, again, is a great staging platform for Spyro. Seriously though. the biggest question I would have is if they do a Spyro spin-off TV show, would that automatically mean no season 4 of Academy? And I already said I don't think it necessarily does mean that there wouldn't be a season 4 of Academy, but I would say that the chances of that happening the following year do go down dramatically. Now, it's somewhat been alluded to that there is something going on with the development of Academy, because back before season 3 released, people were asking about season 4, and they pretty much just said, the showrunners that is, pretty much just said, hey, stay tuned for future announcements coming soon, which is interesting in that, you know, that doesn't really say one way or another, but it does make it sound like they're not excluding the possibility of a season 4 or potentially a spin-off. So I don't know. There's not a lot of news to talk about right now, but I think this is something that we should keep our eyes on as Skylander fans, as Spyro fans, or as just general fans of animation or whatever. This is an interesting topic that I do think could develop further, and we could be seeing some Spyro-related media coming out of the Netflix department. We'll see. I think there's definitely a possibility. Anyways though, that is all I have for you guys today. Tell me what you think about this potential for a Spyro-related TV show down in the comments. I'm curious if you guys think that this is a possibility, because I certainly do, and I'll be very interested to see how this pans out in the near future. Anyways though, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to all my patrons on Patreon, especially Liam Corner, the Collector Creepypasta. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.